Weekend na bukas, saan naman kaya ang punta ng mga paang gusto ng gumala? Deserve mo naman ang bakasyon batapos ng stressful na linggo. Pero teka muna, tingnan muna natin yung makikiayon ba yung panahon sa mga lugar na madalas puntahan. Ayon dito, maulan ng panahon ngayong araw sa Naga City at El Nido. Boracay at Camiguin, all good weather condition pero posible ang mga localized thunderstorm. Maulan din ang panahon sa Vigan, Banaue, Anilao at Puerto Galera na hindi makikiayon sa mga bakasyonista na gustong bumisita sa mga lugar na ito. Ang temperatura sa Banaue, 16 hanggang sa 19 degrees Celsius lamang yan. At sa pagbisita sa mga naggagandahang lugar bakasyonan, naway maging responsable tayong turista. Unahin ang pangangalaga ng kalikasan bago ang sariling kasiyahan. Tulad ng isang kababayan natin na may natatanging puso para sa kalikasan. Kilalanin siya mula sa kwento ng pag-asa.
The numbers are out there. The Philippines is the third biggest contributor worldwide of single-use plastic or plastic use in general. So we need to act fast because it's affecting us the most. So instead of being a part of the problem, maybe we can be a part of the solution. Hi, I'm Andrew Fernandez. I'm a hotelier by trade. I run the resort operations for Henan Lagoon Resort in Boracay Island. I'm a core member of Plastic Free Bohol and I'm the founder of Plastic Free Boracay. Personally, my story is actually not interesting. Some might find it funny. I was going through a tough breakup, to be honest, and I was just looking for ways to be very productive. I was always a volunteer at heart, so besides doing orphanages, I helped out the Rotary Club. It was just another thing to do because it was only one Saturday every month back then. So I decided to show up. I think it was an October cleanup in 2017, and I've been hooked since then. We choose different touristy beaches. For example, we'll do Alona, we'll do Dumaluan, we'll do different coves. When we come back after a month or two, for some reason, there's more trash. But then we realized because the tide was bringing in a lot of trash. Plastic-free Bohol for me is very effective because besides doing the beach cleanups, which for us is a lipstick service, it's only temporary. We can clean it up, but people are gonna come back and have picnics and litter it all over again, and the tide brings in a lot of trash. So it's only a temporary fix. The good thing about us is we have a voice. So to some extent, what we're trying to do is just dig deep, just keep on doing it. And eventually now, hopefully, we're seeing a lot better in terms of beautification. We're seeing a lot less garbage. I started Plastic Free Boracay out of habit. But the thing I noticed was there are a lot of neglected spaces. I call it the ghosts of parties past. You know, bottle caps, cigarette butts. You'd be random pieces of plastic that, you know, they were either wrapping a cigarette or something, and they were still all around the beach. And I said I could bring that healthy habit which I had in Bohol and start anew and start it in Boracay. First of all, I have some pull as a manager. I could drag people, right? So it started off with that. Then little by little, because of Instagram and Facebook, luckily I got featured. People from Smile Magazine and Cebu Pacific contacted me. Then as the reach became wider, people would message on Instagram and they would schedule to join a cleanup. We don't pick up a lot of trash. It's about probably a sack or half a sack, but it's all micro trash. Cigarette butts, things that you forget, like a rolled up ATM receipt, all the random things that you'd think that people would, like the small toys to make sandcastles that tourists leave behind, a slipper, all these things, touristy activities, a sachet, sunglasses that's left behind, almost everything. The hardships, to be honest, is just really human nature. Sa Pilipino, uso sa ating ngingaskugon. Second, just plain katamaran. For example, for us, we do our cleanups at 6 a.m. every Sunday morning. We start in Willis Rock in Station 1, and we try to go all the way to the end of Station 3. Why do we do it that early? So it's still not too hot. At the same time, we also do it that early on a Sunday because we're anticipating that a lot of people went out to party or drinking Saturday night. So they'd be careless and throw cigarette butts here and there. So we'd pick those up. So that was our agenda. So it's hard for somebody to attract a person to wake up Sunday morning, which is normally reserved for sleep. There are really days I've gone alone, especially when the weather's bad. They will think, it's raining, nobody's gonna show up. But I still kind of soldier through. So it's really a challenge to get people to appear and come consistently. The tourism industry is expanding, so it can't be helped. Dumadami yung tao eh. So just like anywhere, so any destination, whether it's a beach, it's a mountainside resort, it's gonna be the same challenge. Ang maganda lang is, right now, maraming conscious na tourists. I can see it all the time. Tourists who pick up trash that's not theirs. A lot of those who help out and volunteer are not from that area. Kasi na-appreciate nila yung ganda ng lugar eh. They traveled far and wide and ended up living there kasi they fell in love with the place. But people who live there, they took it for granted kasi nga they see the beauty all the time. Yung pagiging maganda, magka-partner yan sa malinis eh. They're not mutually exclusive eh. Ang isang lugar, gumaganda dahil malinis. Hopefully, people remember that those two pair well. Especially the tourism, ang advocacy natin is to push tourism. So we really also have to push, kumbaga, being clean. So whether it's being environmentally friendly, choosing the right materials for our projects, it's all in one bubble. I'm inviting everyone to do your part, our part. Kasi my plastic battle is not mine, it's our battle. So it doesn't matter what your age is, it doesn't matter gaano kalaki sweldo mo, we can all do our part. Be more than a keyboard warrior. Please join us in our fight against plastic.